Alright guys, today I'm getting ready to finish my Fender that you guys saw me paint. I'm just doing an introduction now just because I'm going to be sanding, and I'll probably just time-lapse most of it because it's just going to be a lot of sanding, and we're going to use like probably 3 different grits of sandpaper. It might be less or more, I'm not sure yet. It's like one of the first times I've actually like finished a paint job like that. So we're gonna be doing sanding on it, wet sanding, and the key is just to get it really smooth and get all the specks of dirt out of the paint and the orange peel. So I'll show you exactly what that's gonna look like, and then once we're done wet sanding, I'm gonna go ahead and buff it, which I think we'll probably do like a 2-step buffing compound and with a different pad as well. So it'll be 2 different pads and maybe 2 or 3 different buffing compounds. But yeah, I just wanted to give like kind of a backstory real quick before I went into it, because it's a little bit harder to film once like I've got stuff going on. So I'll show each sandpaper and each compound we use, and then we'll see what the final product's gonna look like. So hope you guys enjoy. Alright, this is the Fender. I apologize for the lighting, it's kind of dark in here, but you can't really see on camera, but there's a lot of little dust in the clear coat, which you'll have that. That's kind of the purpose of wet sanding and buffing. So we're actually going to be using, I'm going to start off with 1,000 grit wet sandpaper, and then we're going to go to 1,500. So that's what I'm going to be sanding it with, and we'll show you what it looks like before it's done to be buffed. Alright, I know it's kind of hard to see, but this spot right here, you can see how all this around is really dull, and there's like a little shiny part right there. That's the kind of stuff we're trying to get out in this first wet sand. So everywhere else looks pretty good and dull, but I'm going to go back and hit spots like that and make sure those are completely smooth. Because once this little shiny part goes away, we'll know it's completely smooth. So that's what I'm going to make sure and I go back and hit before I move on to the 1,500. I didn't film 1,500 because it's just kind of, you know, the same old thing. But if you can tell, there's like spots like right here where an edge I didn't want to hit. You can see how it's still shiny and how the rest is nice and dull. That's exactly what we're looking for. So that way, you know, everything is nice and smooth, and you're dulling up the clear coat, getting all the dirt and stuff out of it. So our buffing steps are about to be this one first with this medallion compound, which is like the cutting compound we're going to use. Then we're going yellow pad with this 3M finesse it, and then for the last step we'll be using this foam pad with the 3M perfect it. So that's what we're going to do, and we'll be finished. It'll be all shiny and finished product. Huge difference in that first buff pass. You can see how much shinier it is. So with that one, we're just kind of trying to get all the scratches out of the paint and really shine it up, and looks like it worked pretty good, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next step in the yellow pad. So it'll be a big transformation from this to the next pad as well. So just got done with the white or the yellow pad with the black compound. As you can see, the light's a lot crisper in the reflection there, and it's looking pretty good. So I'm about to be on to the last step where it's going to be really finished. Looks like we've got ourselves a finished product right here. This thing is super slick. It's not like amazingly perfect, but I'm not repainting my whole car, so it's kind of a good thing. But yeah, it's looking really smooth. It feels great. I don't see many scratches or anything like that. So that's gonna be all for this one. Next time we see it, it's probably gonna be installing it on the car. So see you then.